friends, welcome to Ahlu Arts channel. I am your host Uma. In this video we are going to see a very useful yet very easy spiral scrubby. Okay, if you have stashed yarn after completing a project, if you have some yarn but you couldn't, it is not large enough to have another project started, this is the best way you can make use of it. Okay. This will be very good if you use as a scrubby, but if you do it the same thing as a bigger one, you can always use that as a body brush or plate cleaner. Everything you can make it. Okay, so it will be very good if you use a variegated yarn, but it will also be good if you use a solid yarn, so no restriction. If you use cotton yarn, then you can use it for the dishes. If you use worsted weight yarn, then you can use as a body brush. Okay, you can use cotton yarn also, but just for the preference. Okay, so now what I have done is I have done 21 chains. Okay, I have to have 20 stitches in all the rows, so I will be chaining 21. Now I will do a single crochet in the first chain. Okay, so single crochet throughout, so we are doing just single crochet in all the chains, but except for the last chain. Okay, because in the last chain we are going to do 2 single crochets. Okay, so we will be working in a slanting rectangle, most likely a parallelogram, so that the spiral will be forming. Okay, so in the last chain I have done 2 single crochets. Okay, now I have 21 stitches. I have chained 21, but I have skipped the first chain to do the single crochet in the second chain, but I have done 2 single crochets in the last stitch, so I will be having 21 chains. So again chain 1, do 2 single crochets in the last stitch. Okay, the simple pattern is that we will be increasing in one side and we will be decreasing in the other side. We have 21 stitches in the first row. In all the rows we will be having 21 stitches only, but since we have increasing here, we will be decreasing here. Like that way it will keep on decreasing here, it will keep on increasing here, so it will form a parallelogram structure. Okay, so do 2 single crochets in the first stitch and do 1 single crochet in all the stitches except for the last 2, because we have to decrease the last 2 stitches, right? So when you count in every row you have to have only 21 stitches, or how many stitches you are. If you are doing for a body brush, you can chain 31 and have 31 stitches in all the rows. Okay, that will not be an issue. Since I am just doing for a scrubby, I just do 21 chain. Okay, first row you will be increasing first and then decreasing, and when you turn around for the second row, I mean after the foundation chain, that is after when you turn around the third row, it will be first decreasing and then increasing. You will be knowing once you start doing this. Okay, see, I have reached the end of my second round. See, I have left 2 stitches. What I'll do is insert into my stitch, and we will do single crochet 2 together, insert into the next stitch, pull through all the 3 loops. Now turn your work. As I already said, in this row we have increased first, okay, increased and then decreased, but when we turn around this round, we will do the decrease first, because this is the side we have to keep on decreasing, right? So we will be decreasing by single crochet 2 together. So insert into the next stitch, pull up, pull through all the 3. Okay, so now we'll do 1 single crochet in each stitch except for the last stitch, whereas in the last stitch we'll do 2 single crochets, that is the increase. Okay, so keep on doing which side we are doing decrease, keep on decreasing that side, which side we are doing increase, keep on increasing that side. Okay, so keep this doing for 21 rows. Okay, since I have 21 stitches, I will be doing 21 rows. If you are having 30 stitches or 31 stitches, you have to do 31 rows, because it has to be the spiral has to be a proper circle, right? So that's why we are doing that many rounds. Okay, so since see, I have reached my end of the third round. This is the end. I have to increase, right? So this is my last stitch, so I'll be doing 2 single crochets, 1, 2. If you count here, you have to have 21 stitches. You can see here, right? This is decreasing and this is increasing. No, don't worry about the finishing and all, because anyway this end, both the ends will be in the spiral middle, so we won't be seeing the only thing we'll be seeing in is the middle part. Okay, so turn around. Now what we have to do, first increase 2 stitches and then the end decrease. You will be knowing when you start doing this. Okay, so continue this up to 21 rows, and I'll meet you and let you know how to do this, how to make it as a spiral. Okay, see, I have completed 21 rows. Okay, why we have to do odd rows, because here is our starting end, and only in odd rows we'll be having a ending with long tail in this side. Okay, I am very sorry that I forgot to tell you that before doing a slip knot you have to leave a long tail. No problem, even though if you didn't, but it will be more comfortable for us to sew it up if we have a tail end itself. Okay, so have a long tail, and only in the odd number of rows we will have the long tail end in the opposite side. Okay, so once it is done, I have these 2 long tail ends. I'll use them to sew the ends. Before that, we have to make sure this forms a cylindrical shape. Okay, see how I am folding this. Okay, this end meets here and this end meets here. Okay, like this way we form a cylinder shaped one. So we will be stitching these 2 ends into together. You can always do slip stitch also, but sewing it up will be more comfortable. So what I'll do is, I will make sure I sew both the ends. Okay, see, you should not get confused, right? So this is the starting row and this is the starting row, and row wise we are sewing this up. After that only the side wise we will be sewing to make a spiral afterwards. Okay, with this tail end, and with this tail end we'll work on the sides. But with the rows you can either do a slip stitch or you can sew it up. Okay, since we have equal number of stitches, we have 21 stitches all the way across, right? So we will be stitching corresponding stitches all the way across here. Okay, so sew it up, and I'll meet you at the end and let you know how we will sew the sides here. Okay, see, I have sewed this end so right that I have end up with one stitch in both the sides, that I will be doing my knot. Okay, I'll do one more. I won't fasten this off. Okay, I will insert this loop into the stitches so that it will be more secured. See, after I did a knot, what I will be doing is I will insert my loop here. Okay, I have this tail end here, so I'll stop right here and I will fasten this off. Now what we're going to see, we have formed a cylinder with that parallelogram. Now we'll sew both the ends into a spiral. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, so this is my end side, so I'll be starting with the opposite side. I will cover mostly all of the rows, then only there will be no gap or any hole. See, I have not completed, we have halfway more to go. See, I have reached the end. Now I will pull this off so tight. Okay, now I will sew all the sides together. Okay, so this is how I'll be sewing the other end too. I will sew it up and show you how the spiral has taken the shape. Okay, sew it up so tightly. You will be having some more tail end also, so that we will use both tail ends to tie them up together. Okay, so don't use up all the yarn, all the tail end here. Once you make 2-3 rounds of stitches, keep some yarn, keep some tail end, so that you make use of them later. Okay, so it's a scrubby, so it's need not to be perfect, but at the same time don't miss any stitch or any gap. Okay, so I will leave this tail end and I'll start doing this, right? See, I have sewed this end also, and I have inserted my needle to have both the tail ends on one side, so that I will make a knot. Now my spiral has taken shape, but I have one more knot to do so that my tail ends will not rip apart. Okay, so I will make this as tight as possible. Okay, you can use this as a scrubby, as I already said. You can use this as a body brush also. It will be long lasting, right? You can wash it and reuse it. That's the main thing we'll be doing. Okay, what we will do again is we will make these two tail ends of same length and insert. This is how we'll change the sides of the tail end. Okay, we'll insert it. Since we have done knotting here, we will do the same in the opposite side. Okay, if you want, you can use this tail end to make a loop so that you can hang it around. See, you can have these two tail ends in such a way that you can make a knot to form a loop like this. Do as many as knots you want. Now our spiral has formed with a loop to hang around. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel and like our Facebook page. If you want to do anything else, please message me in the Facebook with a link or a image. We can do that as long as it's not a copyright violation. And one more thing, whatever we are making here is for sale in my Etsy shop. My Etsy link is in the description in all of our videos, so please do visit there. If you like anything, you can just order. If you want to customize, you can do. And the most important thing, like hit favorite shop in the Etsy link. Thank you.